All right, welcome to Travel Day, one of my favorite types of vlogs. Comment below if that's one of your favorite to watch too. So Melissa here from Ear For You. So we got the bag packed up. I gotta give her a zip. Have to do the dad check of the room. But look, this blanket, it must be down because I constantly have feathers all over the floor, like every day. I haven't found any in my hair, which is surprising. Alright, so it's gonna be kind of a laid back day. I'm gonna be heading to the airport here soon. We start to board at 10:40, so I'm just gonna eat something at the airport. It's funny because at home, I don't get to the airport till like barely an hour before. So we're gonna be a little bit early, which will be kind of nice, I think. We can just mosey a bit. Alright, well, we'll see you.
Well, hello, future Melissa here. I'm actually wearing the same shirt as the opening of this vlog. So once I started to edit this video, I noticed two of my clips, the audio while I was at the airport, all you could hear is like airport noise. You could barely hear me. So I have to redo those two clips. So getting to the airport in New Orleans, very easy. I took a lift, no problems with that. Not a super confusing airport, which is great. Got through TSA and all that very quickly. I love TSA pre-check, so that was great. But I did do a stupid thing. So I had bought some pickles from the Oak Alley plantation, and they were really good. They had samples there. I put them in my carry-on bag, thinking, oh yeah, they're glass. I don't really want them in my check bag, but they were over the ounces for liquid. So she said I could like take them and do something with them, but I didn't want to have to go backwards and go back through TSA. If I'd known what I know now, I would have, because I ended up being at the airport for many hours, which I'll tell you about in a second. But so I just scrapped them. So they got pickles at the TSA. So I was bummed. So I'm gonna show you some clips, you know, trying to get on the plane. So what ended up happening is I get on the plane, and then so we're not taking off, and so they had us evacuate the plane because something about a sensor was not good on our plane, and they had to get a sensor from Atlanta, and they had a plane that was coming in, you know, within like, I don't know, an hour or two or something like that. So they delayed us, not, you know, too terribly long. And then something happened, I think I explained that later on, where we got even pushed out farther. There was no other connecting flights or other flights going out there. So you'll see that I get to Detroit pretty late when I was supposed to fly out of New Orleans at like 10:35. So I'll show you what I got.
I got some pretzel leaves. Alright, so now we board at 4:15, so take off at 4:45. The original boarding is 10:40, I think. So they got us a little, you know, chips, water, and here's my selection of sauces. Alright, here's attempt number 2, just from the plane. Not the tram that we like in Orlando,
please move
but
to the center of the vehicle and stay away from the doors.
Here we go.
Stop it.
So back home, finally made it. I think it ended up being a 12-hour travel day, 13-hour travel day, because of the sensor on the plane. But starting to record the haul. Leia got this little voodoo squeak toy from Southern Paws. Do you love it? Yeah. Are you glad Mama's home, Leia? You glad I'm home? Okay, we're done talking. Buddy got some new treatsies. I'll show you guys those in a little. Alright, Leia, should we show them the stuff we got? Leia is super nosy. Hey, stop it! Okay. So not too crazy, mostly clothes. So I did get a Cafe du Monde mug. I love this color. Coffee and beignets. This wasn't bad. This was only like 12 bucks, and this is a heavy mug. Leia. Stop being nosy. box. There's some conference stuff in here too, so I'll show you that. But then I got, this was a sample at the Oak Alley Plantation. So holiday fried pecans. Every day's a holiday. So these are kind of like the almonds or pecans you get at the mall at Christmas time. So these are good. Maybe a little less sugary than those. I got everyone an alligator stick to try. So we're going to do that tonight after everyone's up. We got 2 free books at the conference. So Beyond the Walls. This guy interviews people that are disrupting the normal healthcare in America, and he has like a podcast, and then compiled like their stories into this, is my understanding. So, and he signed it, which was cool. And then we also got this book, which I'm a little bit more excited for this one, Beyond the Finish Line. So the story of Brent and Kyle Pease. They spoke and they talked about doing the Ironman together. They've done multiple ones together. And if you've said you can't, then you've already decided that you can't. So, good message in there. And they signed it too. We all have a gift. So that was very nice. Got a hot mitt. They also gave me some measuring spoons. Grabbed a little chapstick from those guys. A little spoon. Yeah. I grabbed these for Ashton. He likes the goofy sock. He doesn't mind tall socks. So, I'll give those to Ashton. I think that was it inside this mitt. Yeah. So those were all free from the conference. Let's see. Where do we go now? I bought this shirt at the hotel. They had buy one, get one half off on shirts. And then I have this New Orleans Emporium. That's fun. Went to the Tommy Bahama outlet, as I told you guys about. I got these lounge shorts. They are so soft. These shorts. I got a skirt, so a skirt with shorts. I thought this would be good for theme parks. I got this dress. Heavy, good quality. It's got a little tie, little tassels. So that's fun. And it wasn't too crazy of a print. Some of their prints are a little too loud for me. And then I got this shirt at the hotel too, for New Orleans. I love the color of it. Very soft. Bourbon Street. I got this pack of pralines for the family to try tonight from Oak Alley. Dog wants to try them too. Let's see. I'd like to get a magnet for the adventures I take. So, shape of Louisiana. And then there's the mansion at Oak Alley. I like to get an ornament. This is the only ornament I ended up getting. Hey, Cat was trying to use my suitcase as a scratching post. This is not. This is my normal leggings. Okay, that I gotta unwrap. I did grab a couple stickers for my water bottle. So I got a Louisiana one and a little tiny voodoo guy. Been at the World War II Museum. Magnet. That was the only thing I bought there. This is the book about it. My ticket for the show. They gave us that postcard when we got there. I think it had to do with the photos. I don't know. And then there was the dog tag. So you scan this, and then you follow like your soldier's story. But yeah, that was it for World War II. Then I think the only thing I have left to show you is my Pandora charm and then Leia's treat. So let me get those out of the bags. Alright, I do like to get a Pandora charm. This is exclusive for where I traveled. A little hard to see. But it is a Mardi Gras mask. And on the back it's green enamel and says New Orleans. It's cute. They only had 2 options. Neither were a dangle. A lot of the area ones are dangles. But I liked this one a little bit better than the other. I don't love the green on there, but that's okay. It was pricey because they have a lot of taxes in Louisiana. So you have the state tax, and a lot of time there's a parish tax, which is like the county tax. So this was not a cheap charm compared to other places. Like New York, the one I got there was definitely cheaper. But, oh, and the place that does the New Orleans charms is Bungalows, which is a little tiny shop, which was kind of surprising because I thought a lot of the Pandora shops like that had closed, but that one was still open. I grabbed this little ornament at the airport. Thought that was cute. And then Leia's treat is the last thing to show you. Oh, she did get a little chunk of it last night because she was pretty hyped up. That helped settle her down a bit. So a chunk is missing. But this is from Southern Paws. Hey, wait. And it says, I heart Nola. You can't have it all right now. You can have a piece. You want a piece? Say, I want a piece. Also got the cat some treats from Southern Paws. So meets and greets, jerky cat treats, duck flavored. So far, she doesn't really seem to care about them. So Leia likes them. So hopefully the cat will eat them. These are like a $10 bag of treats, but oh well. Last but not least, I got this little cup. This was my mint julep at Oak Alley Plantation. So, yeah, brought it home.
All right, so the resource for today's video is a little bit different. I'm actually going to share a podcast with you called Nobody Should Believe Me. It is a story about Munchausen by proxy. So talking mostly about hope, but as well as Andrea Dunlap's sister, some parallels in the 2 stories and cases. So I heard about this podcast and her books. So she writes some novels, so fiction, but with some real life, in there. But she also was an author, and she was on Armchair Expert, which is another podcast I like, but not somewhat educational at times. But this podcast I think is very interesting because it does go into psychological symptoms and how these cases are solved, and some information about Munchausen by proxy and Munchausen syndrome. So very interesting if you're into psychology, human service realm, very interesting, or if that just stuff fascinates you. Definitely check it out. I think it's very well done. Sometimes it's hard to tell because there's different women that will talk, who the women are, if it's, because I'm still only in episode 3, so sometimes I get a little confused on, is it Hope's sister? Is it Andrea? So that part can be a little confusing, but overall, really great podcast. Check it out. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.